comment découvrirons-nous la musique demain? Les sites de streaming, tels Spotify, misent sur la puissance de leurs algorithmes de recommandation. L'homme va-t-il être remplacé par la machine? Aperçu de l'avenir du digging.
Streaming platforms have completely overturned the way that we consume music. So after a decade of digital music circulation via MP3 files on peer-to-peer platforms, file lockers, and YouTube, companies like Spotify and Pandora and Apple Music have come along to reroute digital music into proprietary platforms, to turn digital music into well-behaved musical commodities. And so by doing so, they can track individual listening habits, which is a very unique thing that they can do. And they can deliver new music to individual listeners based upon the way that they use that platform.
My name is Matthew Ogle, and I head up a product team here in New York that looks after Spotify's recommendation and personalization features. More than 75 million people every month are streaming music through Spotify. 20 million of those are paid subscribers. When we started, it was more of just a simple jukebox or a utility. But we've evolved a lot since we started, especially in the last year or two. That's accelerated. These days, we want to be your, musical life companion. We want to be a part of your entire day, whether you're just getting up in the morning, going to bed at night, and everything in between. Something exciting that's happened in the time since Spotify launched is now we all carry our lives around in devices in our pockets, and so that means Spotify can always be with you. So a lot of what we're working on now is around personalizing that, making sure that we're aware of who you are, what you're doing, and always providing the perfect soundtrack for whatever moment you might be in. The problem, of course, is for any company, big or small, that is trying to operate on the scale of millions or even tens of millions of users a day, you could never hire enough editors to look after them all. If we wanted to make you a mixtape every Monday morning, for our entire user base, literally with only humans, it would be very difficult. And so what gets called algorithms is really just leaning on the computers to look at what the humans are doing and make it better.
Basically, we are a team of human beings, but both the data team and also the curation team. We work together every day because you need both, right? Actually, the team we work with is called Keanu, and it's a reference to Matrix, the movie, right? Because it's a man and machine. So basically what they do, they provide us the tools we need to make the product we create perfect. We have metrics that tell us how many daily active users a playlist have, or how many monthly active users, or how many streams, or what are the hottest tracks in this playlist, or which songs are skipped. We analyze what people might like, and then they didn't even know they did, and now they do. So I think it's pretty amazing, and it's true. It's a bit scary how I don't know. Now we know absolutely everything about users, but we don't really know everything. It's more like hypotheses and data that support those hypotheses. So I think we're fine.
Very soon, the big media companies are going to be using deep learning algorithms in order to tell executives what artists to sign and which songs to pick in order to put out as a single. It's going to be the case that algorithms are going to attempt to predict the direction of the charts.
The important thing to know, though, is that human beings design algorithms and human beings use algorithms. And so it's easy to think about man versus machine, or the robots are taking over, but you can only hope that the algorithm is going to accommodate you better. And the kind of key here is that the only way the algorithm, quote unquote, gets to know you better is if you use it more. And if you use it more, then the platform itself becomes more valuable to investors and to advertisers.
On est passé en fait du service commercial, c'est-à-dire qu'on vous vendait un disque, ce disque était à vous. Maintenant, on est passé vers un service, juste une société de service où on vous loue finalement mensuellement un catalogue. Mais quand vous parlez avec les gens qui dirigent Spotify, on se rend compte que la rotation des écoutes du public, c'est-à-dire qu'un public lambda va écouter peut-être 150 titres dans l'année, pas plus. Et que vraiment, un monsieur qui cherche à découvrir en écoutera pas plus de 1500. Alors qu'ils ont un catalogue de près de 40 millions de titres. Donc la vraie problématique, c'est qu'en fait, le public qui écoute Spotify a tendance à écouter ce qu'il connaissait déjà, à le réécouter dans une autre forme. C'est juste une radio qui, de plus, ne diffuse que de la musique qui est signée par des majors. C'est-à-dire qu'il n'y a pas de découverte chez Spotify ou chez Deezer d'artistes qui ne sont pas signés. Donc, qui fait que le premier progrès, ça va être de pouvoir intégrer à l'intérieur de ce flux des artistes qui ne sont pas signés dans des majors et qui vont avoir un public ou développer un public.
Apple, Google, Spotify, they're all trying to find better ways to sell your music and to make you discover music that you're going to like. And there are vast efforts to attempt to model that based not only upon the music that you've already liked and recommendation lists, that's the most obvious way, but your social network, and then also actually analyzing the music itself in order to predict what it is that you will like in the future.